Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on home and marriage. Today we are going to take a trip to Myrtle Beach. My family and I, we are on our spring break and we needed a break. We have been so exhausted. So we decided to take a trip to one of our favorite spots, Myrtle Beach. The traffic was not bad going down, even though we passed about 2 or 3 accidents on the road, and it really caused us to just stop and think of how grateful we are to be alive, just to enjoy life and to spend time with family and just to rest and relax. It's really something to give God thanks for, life. Garfield and I chatted the entire way to Myrtle Beach, and the time went by so quickly. On this trip, we will be staying at the Crown Reef Resort. It is one of our favorite spots to stay in Myrtle Beach. We have stayed in other hotels, but this, as I said, is one of our favorite spots. It is not a luxury hotel, but it is clean and it is comfortable, and it also has a water park where the kids can just go, and even grown-ups can go and enjoy themselves. They have a lazy river and they have several hot tubs and about 4 or 5 pools. Now, during the time that we were there, it was cold. So it was really good to hear that some of their pools were heated. Check-in was pretty easy. You can also check in online. Okay, so this is what our room looks like. As I said before, it is not a luxury hotel, but it is very clean. So our room boasts a full-size fridge, a full-size stove, a microwave, a dining table, 2 beds, a balcony, and a bathroom. Now the kitchen has plates, glasses, utensils, pots and pans, everything you need to cook. I brought a lot of things from home just to make sure that we didn't have to go out to buy a lot. But when we got there, we were so tired. After we checked in, we went on the road and got some food, which I think it wasn't the best. I will not say where we stopped, but we ate and then we just went back to the hotel and we slept. All the rooms boast an ocean front, and that's different from an ocean view. An ocean view can be just a tiny speck of the ocean, but an ocean front room, it means that you're right there on the front of the beach, and that's one of the things I love about Crown Reef Resort. So the next day, I did not want to waste the day, even though we were not staying long in Myrtle Beach. So I planned for us to visit the Wax Museum, and that's what we did. We visited the Wax Museum, and it was our first time there, even though we've been to Myrtle Beach so many times. After the Wax Museum, we went across to Broadway by the Beach. I think that's what it's called, Broadway by the Beach. And Broadway by the Beach has a lot of rides. Some are very daring. And Garfield and I, we are not chickens, but I think our riding days have passed. Samuel, on the other hand, he was very excited to go on some of these rides. Desiree was not on this trip with us. She had a different spring break than ours, so she was missing in this trip. But if you look at this ride that's turning you upside down in all sorts of ways, Samuel actually went on this ride. Can you imagine? And even though I did not go on this ride with him, my heart was in my mouth. He's a brave soul.
Pretend like you ain't afraid. Me still fierce. Me still fierce. How much more ride left?
I don't even know. My favorite part though was when it was coming back, and then like your face was like face down, and like you're still going back. It was scary, but that was my favorite part though.
Right, after leaving the park, we went back to the hotel, and as I said before, Lord, those rides and the walk, it got the best of us, and we were exhausted. So we went back to the room, we had some lunch, and guess what? We went right to sleep. Later that evening, we got dressed and we went out for dinner. We went to the Olive Gardens and it was very nice. The next morning, we got up and we took a wonderful, slow stroll on the beach. This is one of the things that we enjoy doing when we visit Myrtle Beach. It is just so calming and so quiet, and because it was so cold, there weren't a lot of people on the beach.
Enjoy your day.
You too. Now this is just showing a bit of the property where you can see like the different pools and spas and so on. On this trip we did not go over to the water park. As I said before, some of the days were cold, and even though the water in the water park was heated, I was just too cold. So after we took our stroll on the beach, we went into the hot tub. Samuel actually went to the water park though, and he went into the pool and swam. I just wanted to stay warm, so I stayed in the hot tub for a while, and then Garfield and I went back to the room, and then Samuel joined us later. And as you can imagine, again, we fell asleep. If I was at home, I would probably find something to do. I would be doing some sort of spring cleaning. But when you're on vacation, you don't have to think about cooking if you don't want to, or cleaning or anything. You just relax. And that was what we did. We slept and slept and slept. And I think our bodies were crying out for that. That evening I cooked, and we left Garfield in the room sleeping, and Samuel and I headed down to the arcade. Yes, Crown Reef has an arcade, and might I add that this is not a sponsored video. I am just giving you some information about this place because it is one of our favorite spots in Myrtle Beach, just in case you might want to try it out. But I think this is a lovely resort. It's family friendly, and there are so many things on the resort that you can enjoy without leaving the property.
Thank you for playing
Page 4.
That's a nice like
Okay. Cool. Got my score. My score is done.
That's all I can.
So this was our last morning. As I said, it was a short trip, and I would give anything to wake up every morning to this scenery. It is so beautiful and calming. So after breakfast, Garfield and I, we went into the hot tub again. The chlorine level might have been too high, and I'm allergic to chlorine. So I think if you later on, you'll see where I'm showing you some bumps that have come up under my eyes because of the chlorine. I noticed it the day before when I got out of the hot tub, and then this morning again they came up because they had gone down the night before. So now we are on our way back home. It was a short trip, but it was well spent and we enjoyed every bit of it. Before we leave Myrtle Beach, one thing that we usually do, we would stop at the local IHOP, but it was really full and we did not want to wait that long. So instead we stopped at Chili's, had some breakfast, well, brunch I would say, and then headed home. Hi guys, so we are back home from our trip and we are exhausted. Yeah, the good thing is that the house is clean, the house smells fresh and nice, and that's something that I love to do before we go out of town. I love to make sure that the house is vacuumed and clean, and bathroom's clean, kitchen is clean, everywhere is clean, so that when we come back and we're exhausted, we don't have a messy house to look at or to think about cleaning. Because even though we went on our trip and we relaxed and we rested, guess what? I'm still feeling exhausted, so I know I'm gonna lie down now. So that's something I always love to do. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!